Alright, what's going on? How y'all doing? We are back and we got ourselves some VHT engine enamel primer and some VHT engine enamel, just aluminum paint. So we're gonna just start with the primer and the paint, the aluminum for now. I still don't know what color I want to make my valve cover and or my timing cover. I don't know if I want to just keep it the aluminum or not. I think I've decided I'm just gonna hit the oil pan with aluminum, call it a day. Probably not paint the oil pan, not really sure. If I do, it'll probably end up just being the same color as the timing cover. I don't know if I'm gonna do the timing and the valve cover the same. Also don't know if I want to do the valve cover black or if I want to do it in white. I'm kind of thinking about maybe just doing it in white, but that's like gonna be really dirty, hard to keep up with all that good stuff. So we're gonna do that. We're also about to finish this side of the subframe now that it's flipped over. We, I think, have some clips from the other day. Did the metal prep and degreasing on that. And then over here, what I've decided is I'm going to hit under here with the port 15 after I clean it all up. I'm gonna hit, well, I guess I'm just keep you guys this way, down here with the port 15 and over here with the port 15. Probably, that's just a heat shield, so it doesn't really need it, but maybe just hit it with the port 15. And then try to not disturb this too much, leave this as it is. The only thing is we have these areas right here that are kind of rusty, and I would like to, if I could, stop it. But my fear is if I hit it with the port 15, it's going to ruin the engine bay, and then I'm going to want to do the whole engine bay black, and then I don't want to take all of this out. I just don't want to strip it all. I'm being lazy. I also don't know if it'll ruin the color too much, because part of me wants to just paint or wrap the whole car black, but also don't know how long I'm gonna keep the body and how long all this is like even worthwhile. So I'm kind of possibly wasting time. But yeah, let's just get to work, and I'll keep thinking on everything that I need to think on. So. Boom. All right, so we went ahead and painted the subframe with some high heat grill paint, a little flat black. It ended up turning like gray color for some reason, but yeah, I mean, it got all of the spots that the port 15 couldn't get really. I sprayed inside of all of the holes, all like up in here, and all that stuff. So hopefully we're in a good spot with that. And then the next step is to basically hang that up and that up so that we can paint them. I'm gonna hang them from this. I'm just gonna make this go flat and hang them. And we're gonna do that with this aluminum color and the primer in the aluminum color. And then I need to decide on a color for all of that. So that'll be the next few clips. It's been really hot and humid from the weather. So 61% humidity. I'm trying to get that below 60 because that's when the paint says it's most optimal to do it, is under 60% humidity. So yeah, we're just kind of waiting for that to drop. Thankfully today it's kind of nice. It's only 73 degrees in here. We got the doors open. It's a little windy, but it's starting to heat up and the wind's starting to die down a little bit. So I don't know if we're gonna actually get it done today, but hopefully we get it done in the next day or two and get this video out for the next week. We're about 2 weeks behind. You know, I went on vacation, came back, never really finished this, and we've just been sitting with the subframe done at this point for a minute now. So let's just get back to the video. Alright, so I got the base paint on. I think what I'm going to do is keep the valve cover and put that up for now. And then we're going to do the, I guess, I don't even know what color this is supposed to be. I couldn't say, I don't know. I guess like the aluminum color, right, on the timing cover. And then I still need to tap my oil pan and paint it and do all of that. So that'll probably be in the next video. And we're going to do that with the aluminum as well. And then I need to take all the shit off of this. And we're going to clean that up a little bit more and paint that with the base and the aluminum as well. Just so that it looks fresh. And then we have to do the turbo onto all of that bullshit. So we have to take the turbo and that off of there to put it on here, because this is pretty much just destroyed. This needs to be like tapped all over the place, and I just don't feel like doing that, so I'd rather just take this apart here, get the turbo off, put that turbo on here. We also have a new whatever the fuck it is, I don't know what that's called. Is it a bypass valve or wastegate or whatever the fuck? This, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know the technical term. Yeah, you can roast me. But yeah, we have a new one of those as well, so we have to put that on. And yeah, there's a bunch of stuff to be done and content to be made, so boom. She actually looks a lot crispier than I thought she would. Let's go. So that is base coat plus the aluminum, and I think it has revitalized it quite a bit. Again, we have the base coat over here on the valve cover, and I think I have decided I'm gonna do wrinkle red. And yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna do wrinkle red. The problem is I have to order it. It's $18 to order it from VHT on Amazon, or it's $13, well, like 14 something with tax, to order it from O'Reilly's, ship the store, to pick it up at the store at O'Reilly's. So we're gonna do that, and that should be here in the next few days. And then we'll do the valve cover, and we'll do the tapping of the oil pan and all that. I just need to get the, I guess, the AN fittings, I think is what that would be, and figure out what size I need. But yeah, I think this came out pretty good. I like the color. We're gonna just keep it stock as it gets, and then make that pretty stock as it gets, make that, you know, the silver color again. This will also likely end up being silver. I don't really know. We might change the color around. I was trying to find like a program that I could kind of like CAD it on, and get like the engine design out and kind of like color it the way I want it. But I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that. We might hit the whole engine with some of the shit once we finish it, but I don't really know if we're gonna go that crazy with it on the rebuild here. Probably not. But I mean, red here with the red top, that'll be good. And yeah, so that'll probably do it for this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that bullshit. I haven't really said that much lately, so yeah, and I'll see you in the next one, where hopefully we have a lot of more progress. Peace.